Rory McCann wouldn't have been able to replace Ray Stevenson in Ahsoka Season 2, but why, do you ask? Well, let me scroll down this shitty article full of ads and find... So during a panel interview with the Star Wars Sessions podcast, British actor Jocelyn Sibtain revealed that McCann was originally cast as Brasso. Remember in Andor? Andor's close friend who appeared throughout both seasons of the show. However, he dropped out early in production due to a knee injury. I didn't even remember this part. The first day of filming, the guy playing Brasso played the Hound in Game of Thrones. They shot some scenes. He's 6'6". I'm 6'3". So obviously the Brasso actor saying, but he did his knee in, Sibtain recalled. He was on his way to work. It was very icy at the time. He slipped up and did his knee in. Sounds like Brienne of Tarth tuned him up on his way to work. He just had a limp and he went to work. They did a scan on it and the consultant said, if you don't have this operated on, you're not going to be able to walk. And so he dropped out. So some type of weird fortune, as if like fate
I had to look it up who Brasso was. Sorry.
Right.
I totally forgot. I didn't learn anyone's name.
They should have put a picture of the... Here we go. Scroll a little. There's Brasso.
Yeah.
You remember him. He was a good dude. He was a good actor. Isn't it wild, though? The Force works in mysterious ways.
It does. Sometimes when one door closes, it really opens another.
That's a much better role, Baylan Skoll.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely for his talents, too, so...
Oh, yeah, he would have been wasted as Brasso. Some big lug walking around. No.
Yeah.
No, rest in peace, Ray Stevenson. He was so fire as Baylan Skoll. I know I've said it before, but man, anytime you think about Ahsoka or anything, you just pause and think about him. Go, fuck, he brought a lot to the table with the few lines that he had. I miss the idea of it.
Every scene was very compelling, and he sold the scene really well.
Even his girthy ass fighting style, where he said he learned to fight like a
his
knight.
What style?
His girthy.
Girthy. You know how he's like a big broad-chested. He was a broad-chested dude, and he held it like a Templar.
Very girthy. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
He's a thick boy, like
veiny.
Veiny?
Oh no, you son of a! I did
very muscular theory. You've never heard
two
it
and two
phrased that
together.
way?
I was thinking of like Adam Driver as Kylo Ren, girth, like not.
Yeah, I think Ray said that he changed his fighting style, and he even added in some of the stone bits onto his pommel because it matched some of the markings on his belt.
And he talked about it. He was like, "Oh,
had sword training."
What did he say? And I was like, "But your law brain cogs go. Where was he trained? Why was he different? What you know what I mean? Just
their fight
everything
is like the most passable one to me, without like the Hayden ones.
Let's watch this for a second. Just to
look at that torso.
reminisce on how his presence in general.
One of the only things I've watched.
This is a land of dreams and madness. Children's stories come to life.
I know no such stories.
You weren't raised at the temple. Stories of this galaxy are considered folk tales. Some ancient past, long forgotten.
With good reason. Sometimes stories are just stories.
When I was a bit older than you are now, I watched everything I knew burn.
The Jedi Temple?
I couldn't make sense of it at the time. As you get older, look at history, you realize it's all inevitable. Fall of the Jedi, rise of the Empire. It repeats again and again and again.
And isn't it our turn now? Won't our alliance with Thrawn finally bring us into power?
That sort of power is fleeting. What I seek is the beginning. So I may finally bring this cycle to an end.
And that beginning is here.
Dude, he's like Qui-Gon and Dooku combined.
Well, that's
Bro,
interesting.
why wasn't his story Tales of the Jedi?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's like Kreia recognized the cycle too, but her answer is that it's the Force's fault that
Killed
keeps
the
doing
Force,
this.
yeah. But
And
he's
so
a
he's
fatalist.
blotted out. He's noticed the same cycle, but
Yeah.
clearly he wants to do something else. And like I don't know what he wants to do. Does he
But he wants
think
it
that
to end.
well, does he, or does he maybe want to like unify it into something else? I don't know.
I think he
No,
wants to end
what
it.
if he seeks out the, Mortis and then tries to get the power to end it or end of, I don't know. That is so compelling. But he should have, like, can you imagine if they actually did a show about a younger him seeing the temple burn and like the
Yeah.
pivotal, like, I would watch the shit out of this if they did it justice, obviously. But
Well, even
my
just
so
God.
called
the
Order
two of them
66.
together, they
Yeah.
have great chemistry on screen, and it just sells. Like, this is an interesting story that you would want to see. It's these two this one survivor of Order 66 who was there from the old time. It connects Anakin, connects Vader, connects the prequel trilogy, and then you have his new apprentice who you want to learn how did they circumnavigate the galaxy and escape Order 66, and then eventually come to the thought process they have now of just being like this in between Jedi Sith kind of thing with an orange
And-
lightsaber, which is red and yellow.
Yeah, I'm with.
And she's hungry too. You can see the crazy like hunger for power in her eyes. Great actress.
Mhm.
Storytelling in the chat. Kriya wanted to destroy the Force. Baylan wanted to manipulate the Force by redirecting its path. Yeah, I'm not unconvinced that he wants to do kind of a, like elusive man Mass Effect. He wants to control the Force and stop its. The Force has a will. It's like, well, let's just stop that right now.
Oh, the
and
cycle. I get it. So instead of killing
stop
it,
because if you do pay
control the
attention to their
cycle.
history, it's nothing than fucking someone takes over the galaxy and then the Force, and then that happens again, and it's this constant cycle of Sith and Jedi passing the baton of leadership over and over again.
Maybe we will see Baylan fighting Anakin in the temple. I don't know.
holy.
Stop.
don't
It's
know.
moving.
No. Wait. Let's put the pieces together for a second. He wants to go to Mortis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anakin passing on may still have a connection to Mortis, and we know that he's in Ahsoka season 2.
Mhm.
So he may not be a flashback. He may actually confront what is Anakin as the father or something in Mortis, like confront that.
Yes.
I wouldn't put him beyond that to have him be like an avatar.
Yeah.
What the?
If you flash back,
Can you
you have
imagine
to be
how
like a
pissed he'll be?
20-year-old Baylan, right?
Yeah,
Whoa.
he
Yeah.
would be, I guess, during the time of what is he here? Like what,
Or a
50?
teenager. He'd essentially be like Cal's
5.
age at the time. Like he'd have been 15, 16, 17, something like that. Because he's in his 50s. It's 30 years later or 25
Where are
years
we?
later.
This is
5 years after Return of the
25.
Jedi.
Yeah, so like 25, about 30 years.
40s,
Yeah,
late
so
40s.
so he'd be like 50, I guess. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Late 40s, 50, which means that he would have. Yeah, okay.
I was gonna say he's in his Zaddy era, but I'm just waiting to get that
But then you
ban
said
like,
it.
kicked off stream. Theory has that button ready to mute me every time I say some whack shit.